everyone, welcome to my channel, Andra Makes. Today I am very excited to share with you what I made for the Sew Upcycle Challenge. It is hosted by Karen from Sew Little Time and Becky from Notes from the Sewing Room. I participate in this challenge every year because upcycling is one of my most favorite things to do. I love looking past the intended use of something and seeing it for the potential of what it can become. Shower curtains, sheets, tablecloths, I love it. I've made several garments from those things, and at the end of this video I'm going to insert a little slideshow showing you all the things I've made over the years with unconventional fabric. And this year I made new Look N6708, and I made this view with the shorter sleeves, and as you can see it was 99 cents. I got this during the Hobby Lobby New Look 99 cents pattern extravaganza. That's the only pattern I got, can you believe that? But anywho, I used what I'm pretty sure is a vintage sheet that I got from a thrift store. I already had it in my stash, and what makes me think it's vintage is the tag or label in it says it was made in the USA. So imagine that. But here's a picture of the sheet folded up, and then also a picture of the label that was in it. I did make a couple changes to the pattern. They want you to cut 2 pieces of the back bodice, and it has a little keyhole opening at the back of the neck. I did not do that. I just cut it on the fold, and I have a fairly small head, so I am able to get it over my head without doing that. And the other change I made is the hem on the top is slightly curved, and I wanted to use the hem that was already on the sheet as my hem, so I needed to make it straight. So because I was unable to cut it if it had a curve, so I made that straight across. And I made the size 14, which is 99.9% of the time is what I make in the big 4 patterns. And I'm going to show you the pattern pieces, and the first one is the front pattern piece, and you cut that on the fold. And then the back pattern piece, they want you to cut 2 of these, but I just cut this on the fold. And then this pattern is really pretty because the sleeve has 2 pieces. There's a front sleeve piece and a back sleeve piece. So here is the sleeve front, and then here is the sleeve back. And then here is the guide for the sleeve elastic. So I think that is a very lovely detail. There's a seam down the center of the sleeve. I think that's really pretty. And the pattern I wanted to use, I'm going to show you my top in just a second, but the pattern on the sheet is very feminine and pretty. It's little flowers. So I think that lends itself to a more feminine pattern. So I think the gathering here and then on the sleeves on the back makes it a little bit more feminine, so that's why I chose the pattern to go with the sheet. And here is my top, and I'll get in close so you can see the details. First, here's the straight hem, and then I'll get in so you can see the gathers there, and then on the back, of course, there and there, so pretty and feminine. Then I have my handmade in Tennessee label there, and then here is the seam on the sleeve. That's pretty. And then here is the original hem that was already on the sheet that I used. So that saved me a little bit of work. And then here's a full view of the back and the front, and then it has elastic at the bottom of the sleeve. Very feminine and pretty, I think. And let me show you the fabric, the pretty flowers, and this background I believe is a muted butter color, and then the neckline is you just use bias binding to finish it, so it's relatively quick and easy sew. So now I'm going to insert the slideshow of everything I've made over the years using sheets, tablecloths, shower curtains, etc. So at the end of that slideshow is going to be pictures of me wearing this, and then I'm also going to try it on for you. Okay, here it is on. I'm standing a little close so you can see the gathering there, the detail, and then the seam on the shoulder. So pretty, such a nice touch. And I'll back up so you can see the whole thing. You can see the hem is straight. And I'll turn around. And then the elastic at the bottom of the sleeve. I love that it's a simple top, but the addition of the gathering here and then the elastic around the bottom of the sleeve just kicks it up just enough. And I think the floral print on the sheet works well with this style top. So this is what I made for the Sew Upcycle Challenge this year. Let me know what you think. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye!